Hi Jasmine,
Namaste.
welcome to the show. So congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you.
And you once said that art or dance is a prayer, a devotion that one offers to the Lord. And in our culture, Guru is equally important. So it has been very touching for us to see the devotion with which your students have nominated you overwhelmingly. So how does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Mhm.
I'm really proud of my students.
Uh-huh.
The amount of devotion and respect that they show it to me, it's touchy. Yeah, it's overwhelming.
And I have to say, it's also the parents and the community and the friends, but the students were very overwhelming.
Thank you.
Now, so dance is not just a way of expressing yourself, but it's also a means by which we stay in touch with our culture and traditions, especially for the kids growing up in America. So, what are some of the things that you emphasize as a teacher?
As I'm teaching them dance, I do explain them what this dance or the
Uh-huh.
particular song means,
Right.
what is expected of them when they
Uh-huh.
perform, tell them the stories.
Okay.
And if we are doing some dances on mythological stories,
Mhm.
of course, I tell them stories about Ram, Krishna, Hanuman, everything. And they enjoy it, I enjoy it.
It makes it fun,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
Okay. So, is your style different from any other teachers, you think?
Very much.
Okay. How's that?
I learned from many different dance teachers as well as choreographers.
Okay.
Growing up in Bombay, I was lucky to learn from many of very known choreographers of that time.
Uh-huh.
Shyam Mithaiwala, Yogendra Desai, Satyavan,
Uh-huh.
and they all have unique style to offer.
Okay.
And so I learned many different styles and different style of choreography.
Okay.
Of course, I started learning with my mom and my masi, as
Only
you know.
4-year-old, right?
Yeah, I was 4
Wow.
years old. And then there was another choreographer that I worked with, was Niranjana Bhargav. I used to call her Niranjana Masi. She had unique style,
Okay.
always used to think out of the box. And that's where actually I learned most of my style comes from her.
Okay.
I also learned from Leela Bansali, Sanjay
Oh,
Bansali's
okay.
mother.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know she was
Yeah.
a dancer.
She was a very well choreographer, very
Oh,
well known
really?
choreographer. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Your choreography is very unique, and the costumes. That's why your students win so many awards.
Thanks.
Right? And you said your Masi is in her 80s and continues to dance, right?
Yes, she's in 80s and she still dances in every party wherever she goes. If she asks to dance, she'll get up. She doesn't feel shy. Yeah, and she dances.
It's probably kept her healthy too,
Of course,
right?
of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, so I read that you started teaching dance in United States after you moved here in 1981, right? Did you envision that your school will be so big one day? And did you ever think that?
No.
No.
Even when I came here, there were no plans of starting a dance school.
Okay.
I used to teach with my own teacher while I was young.
Okay.
I used to choreograph here and there.
Uh-huh.
There's some associations or schools, colleges, but never was a teacher on my own in India.
Okay.
Then got married and settled in
Uh-huh.
married life. When we came here, came as students, so not allowed to work.
Mhm.
And then we had one show where I danced first time. And then there was Gujar Navratri where people saw me dance. And then they approached me for their shows, if you can dance with us or choreograph. That's how it started. And then some of my friends requested me to start teaching their daughters. And I started on a very, very small scale.
Mhm.
And that time there was not even that, the community was very small. Yeah, so I started,
Now
never
it's
thought of that it will
So
become
big,
so
so
big and that
big.
will become my more than full-time job.
One of the interesting things I think is that you have taught so many women whose kids are learning from you now.
That's right,
So it's
yeah.
like a gift which keeps on giving, right?
Of course, of course.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling, that
Yeah.
they were young when they came to my school. They were in their probably middle school or high school, and
Yeah.
now they have their kids. And
Yeah.
my one whole class is that all the girls, their mothers learned from me.
Oh,
So yeah,
that
that's
is-
that's
that
it.
is
Yeah,
just
it's
wonderful.
amazing.
How many
yeah.
students do you think you've had over the years?
Probably around 2,000 or so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
My goodness,
Mm.
that's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
And you teach Bharatnatyam,
Mhm.
Manipuri, folk. and of course Bollywood. And it's interesting to see that Bollywood has become very mainstream
Bollywood
now,
has become mainstream,
which is very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you have any favorites that you like to teach?
I love Manipuri.
Okay.
And even folk dances, because folk
Okay.
dances have a lot to offer, especially because of our Indian folk dances. You know, so north to south, east to west you go, and there are thousands of different styles of folk dances, which I enjoy teaching and choreographing.
And is there anything, that particular dance that you like to dance?
Of course, I love to perform in Manipuri.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yes,
I see.
Gujarati garbas, and
Okay.
I love dance. That's it.
रात भी है कुछ भी रात भी है कुछ भी रात भी है कुछ भी चांद भी है कुछ मध्यम मध्यम चांद भी है कुछ मध्यम मध्यम तुम आओ तो आँखें खोली सुनी हुई पायल की छम छम सुनी हुई पायल की छम छम
And you've also done so much for charity, helped so many organizations in fundraising. You were appointed on New Hampshire State Council as well. You've been president of Gurjar. So what motivates you in giving
I
back
think,
so much?
I grew up in a family where art and culture was very important. My parents always pushed me. So that I think leadership quality I had that
How is that?
from my childhood. I was a very shy person. But that quality I had that quality.
Okay.
So even growing up in school, colleges, I was always very active.
Okay.
And after coming here, I had the opportunity.
Uh-huh.
And lucky also.
Did you ever want to get into Bollywood or anything? You're so pretty.
Well, while I was in college, I had few offers.
Okay.
But the society that time was very different. Family, it's different. That was different time that
Yeah,
time.
that's right. Do you have any regrets?
Even me doing dancing, and I was in the Gujarati theatre also.
Okay.
Not many people approved of it, even in my
Okay.
family.
Okay.
Yes. So it was that time was different.
Do you have any regrets?
No, I'm happy.
Now, any dreams for the future?
Lot of dreams.
Okay, tell us, share some with our audience.
That I want all my students, like hundreds of them, dancing on one platform, which can be, Boston Common or something like that. And at a time, on one song, there are different groups dancing. That will be wonderful.
That is such a great
Yeah.
thought.
I would love to do that once.
Yeah, and I loved the way your students came up with, the way you choreographed the brides of India, then the rituals and traditions, and like 35 or 50 students they
Yeah.
performed. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Quite amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I need to give credit to my students also.
What do you think is your biggest strength?
In dancing or
in
just
life,
as a person?
In life.
I'm a relaxed person.
Okay.
And very optimistic. Very optimistic. And that definitely always positive.
Now, they say that dance is a way to find yourself, and you have helped thousands of people discover themselves through dance. And you've been a true mentor, and for that, we salute you. And by saluting you, also we are saluting all the dance teachers in our community
Of course.
who have inspired so many students and help people find themselves. So we look forward to honoring you on
Sure.
June 3rd.
I'm
the Lifetime
overwhelmed.
Achievement Award.
I have to thank you. I really have to thank you.
Congratulations.
It means a lot
once
to me.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.